host D.L. Collins.
What up, y'all?
And we got a special guest tonight. I love this dude. And he funny. Don't take him for granted. He's very, very intelligent. And he say what he kind of want to say. He's an open book like me. I mean, we cuss. We say what the fuck we want to say. And it is what it is, okay? And we call him Dogface. He an East Sider too. That's what I like about him. He like me. He an East Sider. Dogface. What's up in the house tonight?
How y'all doing? How y'all feel?
All right, all right.
Well, let's before we even get into the questions, tell us a little bit about you. We want to know about you first and foremost. Who is Dogface, right? I know she said you speak from the cuff. You know what I'm saying, but who are you?
I mean, I don't even know where to start. I'm Dogface Calderon. First name Dogface, last name Calderon. I am in Detroit. I'm an East Sider. I'm an East Warren cat, Van Dyke, Harbor area.
Okay.
So I don't even know where to start. I do so many different things well.
Okay.
And I don't even know where to start at. I guess first, I'm in the music business.
Okay.
I have a company they call me the promo guy in the city of Detroit. So in terms of taking an artist who nobody knows and turning them into a household name, not just in Detroit but across the country, I'm one of the best to do it. Period. I don't know anybody here in this city who is more capable of taking an artist and turning them up than me. They call me the promo guy. My company's called Promo Guy Management Group. I specialize in marketing, advertising, promotion, artist development, management. I say management last because the last thing I want to do right now is manage a hard-headed ass artist.
Right.
So I say that last. I have resources, contacts, and connections, not just in Detroit and Michigan, but all across the country.
So when you say that you manage artists and you develop artists, all types of artists, what you think about the artists today, right? The way that they move, the way that they, because I think about when I was coming up, you had people that was speaking and it was reality, they truth, right? Now you got people that's coming out, they're speaking not so true, right? It ain't as authentic as it used to be.
Well, I mean, nothing in the world we live in now. We're living in a social media age, right?
Yes.
So you have a lot of technology. So let me back up for a second. So you would think that with all the technology that young people are exposed to, they would be smarter.
Exactly.
But that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes being exposed to a lot of different things can be a hindrance rather than something that's positive, because you have so many people, you have so much information to be processed, and people don't really take time to really kind of like interact with each other.
Or use it.
Yeah, to use it. And you have people who have a platform now who ordinarily wouldn't have a platform.
Exactly.
You have people who have a voice now that can be heard all across the world who, in times of old, nobody would have been paying them any attention whatsoever. To answer your question about what I think about artists now, these artists now are a reflection of just what we just talked about. It's a reflection of, with hip hop especially, hip hop traditionally has been like, what you hear coming out of a person's mouth is usually their experience. A lot of these young guys now don't have a wide range of experience. It's despite the fact of all the technology and all the information that they have at their fingertips. They don't, you have the information there, but they don't partake in it. They don't read. They don't research. So a lot of these guys, they talk about what they know, which is probably not much.
Right. They pretend, right?
Of course.
And so
pretending has always been going on, though.
Right, it has, but back then it was more. It's
fake it till we make it right now.
Exactly, it's fake it till we make it.
It ain't your story; it's somebody else's.
It's somebody else's story, right?
Yeah.
And so, how do you think that reflect their daily life, right? Because we talked about the other week how, men nowadays, the millennials or younger, the men are more sensitive, right? They're more they're more emotional. And so because we are in the age of social media, and like you said, they're not really using their resources. A lot of the kids get most of their information and dialogue from social media, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that do you think that that's the cause of the men being so sensitive, so emotional?
No. The cause of black men. I'm black, so I'm gonna speak about black men. One of the main contributing factors to black men being so sensitive is the lack of proper training. The lack of proper nurturing, the lack
no
of
father in the household.
That too. So that's what I mean by training. Like, so we know that so black women have been left with the responsibility of raising all the children in the household, including young black men. Young black children, period, learn more by watching what you do versus listening to what you say.
Exactly.
If you don't have any strong male role models around that young black boy, then who does he mimic?
Right.
What actions, what activities, what personalities he's mimicking? The personality, the actions, the patterns of women who are, raising them.
Right.
So I'm not saying that just because a black boy is raised absent a father that he can't grow up to be a good man.
Right.
What I am saying is that black boys miss out on proper training.
Right.
It can be as simple as opening up the door for a woman. You have a lot of young black men now who don't know that they're supposed to open up the door because that hasn't been their experience.
Right.
You have a lot of young black men now so it's miseducation, and then it's just a lack of education, period.
Right.
We like to say they've been miseducated, but a lot of these guys haven't been properly educated to begin with. They don't know what they don't know.
Right,
so
exactly.
We're dealing with a generation of people who don't know that they don't know.
Exactly.
Was you raised with both of your parents in the home?
No, I was raised with my mom. My mom and daddy got divorced when I was, I'm the youngest of 4 boys. Okay. My mom and daddy got divorced when I was 8. And so, after that, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so my father moved back down south to Alabama, which is where my mom and daddy from originally. And it was just me and my mama left behind because he took my brothers with him. My oldest brother was locked up. My 2 middle brothers went back down south to Alabama with my father, so it was just me and my mama. So my mama was like a little fire-breathing dragon, though. She'd cut you, stab you, shoot you. She's 4 foot 11.
Okay.
Motorcycle rad, motherfucker.
Okay.
That's where you get this motorcycle stuff from.
Probably. So yeah, they both were in the motorcycle.
Was they in motorcycle clubs?
Yeah, it was.
My mom was a black dragon. Yeah, back in the day, she was a black dragon. So.
My dad was
in a
she was a
motorcycle
motherfucker,
club.
right? And so as an adult man now, I look back at all the things I know I missed out on. I'm cognizant and I'm aware of myself enough to know that what I missed out on. I know what popular training. I know what it was supposed to be versus what I got.
What you got? Right.
And hopefully, I think I'm not jaded to the point to where I'm not fucked up.
Right.
My mama wasn't buying no bitch shit
from
her sons.
Right,
exactly.
Right, exactly.
So, my mama told me if a motherfucker hit you, hit him back. The bigger you pick up a stick, hit him upside the motherfucker head with it.
Yeah.
She told me that shit, I think I was like in the 3rd grade, and it was up ever since. You don't tell me no shit like that.
Right.
I just think
because I'm going to take heed.
All the black households was raised like, we always taught like.
It's survival type.
Yeah, survival. Survival.
All black households in the urban environment.
Yeah.
The training and the teaching was the same because it was like survival skills.
Right.
You had to know what to do when you walk outside that door.
Right.
In order to make it back home.
Right.
So some people got it, some people didn't.
I agree with that.
People who didn't get it was people who got their ass busted.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to ask him the question that people like to ask me because they know that I'm East Side, and then they know I'm a little sensitive about what they say about East and West.
Right.
So, what is your take on this East Side West?
Be good to me because I'm West Side all day. So
y'all don't because everybody asks this question with me because they know I'm an East Side girl. I just live West And I had no choice. My parents moved over there. My one parent, because my mother and father broke up, but my one parent moved to the east side. So I had no choice, my mom. And moved to the west side. So I had no choice. But I was raised on the east side. All my family's east. And it is what it is. And people just always, they egg me on with that. Oh, you so east side. What do they mean by that? So tell me what you think the difference is.
Well, I mean, the difference or the contrast between what made between east side and west side behavior, activity, mentality, that difference or that contrast is the lines are more blurred now than ever because there's no real true east side. First of all, times have changed, personalities have changed, individuals
tremendously.
have changed. What's acceptable and what's not acceptable, that shit has changed.
Yes, indeed.
So when I moved to Detroit when I was 15, it was 1987. I came from Pontiac. I was born in Pontiac.
Yacktown.
Pontiac. Yeah.
Okay.
So I came down here. When I came to Detroit to sell dope. I didn't come down here to sing Kumbaya and hold hands with motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When I came down here, I was in the Van Dyke Harper area, Badger, Peter Hunt, Nolell, Preston, Kurt. So I came down here in 86, as a matter of fact. So in 86, it was still popping.
Yeah, for sure. It just started.
I came down in the era that was known as the drug war. So everybody was still alive.
Yeah.
Rick was alive, Demetri Holloway, the Friends, the Boo Crew, like the 2020 Cats, Chambers, white boy Rick bitch ass still running around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, it was MacTown 2020 was in full effect. You know what I mean? So I came down at a time where it was on the floor. I was 15 years old, so when I came down here, and I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna answer your question. When I came down here, in Pontiac, it wasn't really no gun-toting ass city. We was fighting and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I came down here, rest in peace, Silk Money, aka Ruben. This is Van Dyke all day. You hear me? Van Dyke and Harper area. So it was everybody from Wimp Miles, Mike Houston, them. I'm in that area. I'm on that side of Van Dyke. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Badger, Peter Hunt, Fisher side of Van Dyke.
Oh, the Houstons,
Yeah. So that's Woodline down back then. Mr. Bibbs, SS&S, Triple 3Gs, and all that shit. So when I came down here, I quickly learned that all that motherfucking talking wasn't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Especially back then, because it ain't like it is right now. Back then, it was death.
Absolutely.
The possibility of dying was like motherfuckers kill each other right now, but it's more senseless and there's no really direction. You can die walking out in the street. Now back then, it was more purposeful destruction and death.
Yes.
You had to like really earn it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can walk out your house and motherfucker will kill you for nothing.
Exactly.
But back then, you had to earn. Motherfucking noodles knocked out back then.
Yeah.
So to say that, I'm gonna say it like this. So when I came to Detroit, I was around just 100% East Side shit. So I'm hearing the West Side niggas, Mama's boys, they some suckers. They can't blah blah blah. My god brother is an East Side motherfucker through and through, which is how I got down here to begin with. You know, stumped down East Side motherfucker, MacTown motherfucker. So I'm hearing all the stories even before I came down here. The West Side niggas was soft. They mama's boys. They mama and daddies in the household with them. They got jobs. Shit, right? So that's what I heard. And then when I came down here, we used to actually go to the West Side and beat up the whole motherfucking neighborhood, bro. I'm just telling you. We go like cause
7 miles somewhere like that.
Well, we used to, 6 miles, 7 miles, basically. So we used to go on 7 miles, just really beat up the whole motherfucking block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hit me on East Side cousins.
Yeah.
You know, type shit. Play with them.
Because 7 miles was almost like the suburbs, right?
But back then, the whole of 7 Mile was soft.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? The whole, let's keep it gangster back in up until like when crack really exploded and really. I'm gonna say 7 Mile was soft to about 88, 89.
And then really later than that,
yeah,
really.
But I'm just saying pound for pound.
Yeah.
I'm okay. We're gonna give them to the early 90s.
Yeah.
We give them to the early 90s.
Yeah.
Shit
Because people start migrating.
Moving and migrating. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I heard all the East Side, and the West Side niggas was soft, and so that's what I thought, because that's what I had been fed. West Side niggas, and then we went over there. You know what I'm saying? We used to beat up every motherfucker on the block. Like literally take their shit, beat their ass, and fuck their ass up. We used to ride our bikes to the West Side just to beat niggas up and rob them and fuck them up. That's absolutely true. But it wasn't until I actually really got into the game that I realized that like in certain neighborhoods. There's certain neighborhoods on the west side.
Linwood.
That's one.
Yep. Born
You know
and
what I'm saying?
raised.
That's one of them. Linwood,
Yep.
the whole DLA shit.
Yes,
The whole Dexter
NFL,
Linwood shit.
DLA.
That shit. The Number Street.
Numbers.
That 28 Horatio,
100
West
years.
Warren, all that shit. West Warren niggas really is just some East Side niggas on the West Side.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? For real,
Exactly, cause they
really
kind of,
some
cause
East
that
Side-
area,
That's
they
some
kind of
good
said we was
ass
they
niggas.
kind of
Yeah,
said we
Horatio
was East
Kanye,
Side, yeah.
All American, all that shit. Them motherfuckers down there, some ignorant
What is
motherfuckers.
it,
Yeah.
Scotton?
Yeah.
All that, that's all that shit right
the
there.
Boulevard, West
Yeah.
Boulevard, that's all East Side
Yeah, that's
shit,
all-
man.
Yeah, they
all-
said we was East Side for
So
real.
for real, cause y'all don't act like traditional West Side motherfuckers.
Right.
Simple as that, right?
Right.
We look at how grimy motherfuckers is, and then the poverty that exists
Yeah.
over there. Dexter,
Yeah.
Linwood,
We had to
Blue
get it
Rock.
how we
They say-
live,
you know what
yeah.
They say over there on 23rd and 1 and all that over there on Woodrow Wilson all over there. They be like, we Southwest. I'm like, no, you're East Side.
we are Southwest. We are
They
Southwest
always
though.
say y'all
Yeah.
Southwest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but see,
it
hold-
is.
So,
West
so
Side, but-
motherfuckers from West Warren, motherfuckers from Dexter, Linwood.
Yeah.
The
We
degree-
was just
the
bred
degree-
different.
No, it's the degree of violence and poverty over there. Then
Yeah.
when you look at when black people first were allowed to go on the west side, they weren't allowed to go on 6 Mile. and
Right.
up.
Exactly.
8 Mile, you couldn't go over there unless you
Exactly.
had a work pass. You was working somebody's house, laundry,
Exactly.
cooking, something like that. This was just going all the way up to the 60s when that shit started to change. You couldn't go on the west side. So
Exactly.
The first neighborhoods that black people were allowed to occupy was the Dexter, the Linwood,
And
12th
then
Street,
you know that
shit
Linwood
like that.
once after the riots, right? Because
Yeah.
at first Linwood, all that that was where the
White.
black people
Yeah,
was
we-
white,
white,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
And then they had the riots, and once
Right.
the riots came and cleaned it up, then that's where we all kind of migrated to, and we had to get it how we
Right.
live, like
know
you
what?
said.
Absolutely.
I'd say Dogface is kind of, he's kind of live. Would you say people would be like, oh, this nigga stunt a lot. He talk
Who, me?
shit. Yeah. Would you say
I'm rich for
people-
real.
I
That's what they
love
say.
it. I love it. I love
What
it.
you say? I don't give a fuck. It
No.
ain't social
You don't
media
really
shit.
care what these
No, so listen.
motherfuckers on social media get on there and
No,
make
so
their
let me-
comments.
so listen. So when I came down here, right? So I don't have thin skin. Motherfuckers gonna always talk. You can count on that, right? And motherfuckers gonna always say what they want to say, especially now we live in the age where motherfuckers have a voice because of social media and because they have a microphone with their phone in front of their face.
That's
they will
right.
spew out. Niggas are able to say shit they ordinarily wouldn't say to a motherfucker face because they don't have to. They can say it. I can stand across the. I can be in a different state and talk about shit about you. I never got to see you. And that's one of the things that's dangerous about social media because motherfuckers go in there and they be loose with that shit. And then when they see a motherfucker, they don't really be about that shit. But then
Exactly.
I have a long memory. I'm the kind of motherfucker, I screenshot that shit. And nigga, Dogface a whole ass nigga. And you like it. If you like it, when I see you,
Right.
I'm petty
Oh,
like
right,
that.
exactly.
Like, what's-
Petty.
Oh, this for
Petty.
me.
I'm like, this, did you just like this shit?
This
Like,
for me.
yeah.
Right.
Right, that's you right there.
Right.
Like, and then motherfucker like, that's happened to me. I said this shit like 10 years ago when I got interviewed with motherfuckers like, I said, man, social media is gonna start, niggas gonna die.
Yes, the
Like
death
that
of
shit
people.
because social media
sure
gives a
will.
motherfucker a platform that they ordinarily wouldn't have and they give them a voice they
Yep.
ordinarily wouldn't have. And it allows you to like be impersonal with your insults.
Yep.
And all the critical shit you say about a motherfucker that would cost a motherfucker real life. So to answer your question about whether I care, I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. I went to prison at 21, I came home at 38. And I didn't get out, go home. I did a whole motherfucking bit.
Yeah.
And I was in there, and before that I was in training school. I was in WJZZ, I was in Green Oaks. Shit, I couldn't even go to Star Commonwealth because the crimes I was committing as a juvenile was so violent. I couldn't even go to Star Commonwealth. I had to go to WJ Maxie, then Green Oaks, and then I went from there to prison. So I'm 51 now. I think I spent out of my 51 years, black don't crack. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't fuck
That's why I
white
didn't even
bitches.
ask you if you wanted a little
Nah, I
something.
don't do
But
that. It's all good.
I won't say my age, but I'm an older lady. I
Yeah.
just got back from getting a beauty drip, so I
Yeah.
get that. She done put my arm up,
Right.
but I get all that in B12.
Yeah, you supposed to.
All that
Yeah,
too, all
yeah.
that.
Everything counts. But I don't. So listen, I used to get that a lot, except that I didn't fucked over these niggas so heavy.
Right.
in the last 8, 9, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really say I'm faking about nothing, because if I say I bought, what's this, 2023, I bought 3 cars this year, all of them $100,000 or more.
Mm-hmm.
I stay in a $500,000 house, a golf course right there, some lake around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I own 13 pieces of commercial, residential property. I own 4 pieces of commercial property. I'm a nigga who ain't had no, my mom was a crackhead, I ain't had no daddy.
Right.
So whatever I've accomplished right now, whatever
It's
you
mine.
see me, it is that, but it is, you don't judge a motherfucker according to where it come from.
Nope.
You judge a motherfucker from where, where it took to get to point A to point B. So when a motherfucker say, if a motherfucker would say, well, he lying, he fake, they lying. I mean, nigga, you hating.
Right, you mad.
You mad
What
because
you
I
mad
fucked.
for?
Yeah.
Now I can tell you because I fucked they bitch.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because they,
Yeah.
I just sent they bitch a dick pic.
Yeah.
I sent, because I got 11.5-inch dick, no homo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
just saying this
Yeah.
bitch. You
Yeah.
I got some money.
Yeah.
I got a big dick.
Yeah.
And
And
some money.
I got some
And
money.
some money. Long
And I got some
bread.
courage.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't fucking with it. He said you ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
Right.
Right. So now,
You can talk a bitch out of their drawers.
right, I'm not concerned about what nobody. So if they say, well, so listen, all my juries are praised. I get all their appraisals.
All right.
All of my shit is in my name. I got a $130,000 truck out in that parking lot right now. When you look at the license plate back there, that motherfucker says July. I'm a Cancer.
Ooh,
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
that's
All
why you
my-
talking.
All
That's
my
why
shit
you
matters.
talking shit, because I'm a
Yeah, that's my
Period. Listen, that's what we do.
Yes, let's see. Well, one people you can count on. You can absolutely count on people saying whatever they feel they want to say about a motherfucker, because there's such a long distance between me and you. You ain't gonna say it to my face. I'm famous around this bitch for knocking niggas out and fucking niggas up at 51.
Right.
One, because these young niggas, they can't, and they ain't grew up boxing. They ain't grew up wrestling. They pop pills, drink lean, smoke weed, chew cocaine, smoke raw. They never grew up wrestling, boxing, none of
of
that
that.
They
shit.
didn't even play outside.
Nigga, I'll
None
bite
of
them.
that, right.
They ain't play out there in a video game. They
Yeah.
can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why niggas say, well, you getting fucked with these young niggas. These young niggas some bitches.
Right.
Yeah, they
Nigga, I'll
are.
smack your young ass, bitch.
Yeah.
You young niggas in penitentiary, braid nigga hell on the big yard.
Right.
You ain't had no game.
Right.
One, psychologically, I ain't seen the toughest nigga in the world, but I ain't got no respect for these niggas.
Right.
Now, a vast majority of them who would, young niggas who really about it and come from the gutter, they love me. I'm a reflection of you, my nigga. I am proof that it can be done.
Exactly.
Cause like I said, I didn't just do 2-3 years. I come home using my girl and my clothes in your basement. My car was in your garage.
Right.
I went to prison at 21. I came home. I was almost 40 years old. So the one thing a motherfucker will say about me, whether you like me or not, that's a hustling motherfucker. I came home. I've been home since May 13, 2009. I ain't been back.
Amen.
And I ain't going back because I can figure this shit out.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Ooh,
You
what
know
they ain't
what?
want you to do, but
I
you
figured
did
this
it.
out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear to God,
Yeah.
I sat there and said that one day when I left the federal building. I said, I looked back. I said, I ain't looking back no more because I ain't coming back. Then years later, I went back. I said, damn, I'm fucking chewing my words. Then I looked back at that building again. I said, I'm not going back there. I'm not going to see that building again. And then what happened? I go to State Joint.
Yeah,
I
you
was
kept
like,
looking back. You
I
can't
said-
look back.
and I had to think about that. They said when you ride away from the jail, don't look
Don't
back.
look back.
baby.
You can't.
And I had to remember that. And then when I was leaving the State Joint and I got home in 2015, I just never looked back. I just said, Lord, this is it for me. I said, I don't know how how do I keep getting in these situations like this? Because I always get these rat motherfuckers. They like to tell on me.
Right.
Okay, because you know what it be? I believe because they think I'm a woman and they don't know who you got standing behind you. But you don't know who I got standing behind me. Any day,
That's
I
how it
don't know
be.
what I might do. I might just snap one day. I don't know. But, for the most part, I just try to be me and move on, Dogface. And I like his energy. I like Dogface energy. But what I don't like, and I'm going to tell you this, I don't like this room.
What just happened?
I know. I never liked this room right here. You know?
Right.
I mean, my energy, I go on energy.
Yeah.
My energy in this room is always I'm like,
Somber.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It's got to be more to this room.
Yeah.
And he said he was going to change some things for me, but I go on energy with people, and I go on energy with people. This is what it is. I mean, Dogface energy is, and everybody's like, oh, that Dogface. You want him
No,
to
I get that a lot, though. I get that a lot. Just on the same page, you have people who don't like me, but it's not because I've done anything to them. I ain't played on you. I ain't took nothing from you. I ain't I ain't told on no nigga. I ain't fucked over you no way. It's just that the issue is, dog, I brag a lot.
And then not only that,
That's
your
what
presence,
they
your
mad
presence
about.
command the
I think that's what they
room.
mad because so what?
Yeah.
If you got it, you can brag.
Yeah.
It's just like if a motherfucker got a lot of money and they say, "Oh, he fucked this bitch. He fucked this bitch," and the bitch say he paid for it. But guess what? It ain't tricking then, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
ain't really tricking if a nigga got it.
If he, right, exactly.
It ain't tricking.
You know,
so
and then
what?
too, I feel like, you know, you command the room, your presence, right? And a lot of people can't deal with
No,
that.
I'm from a different generation. I'm not from
Yeah.
this generation. I look you in the eye.
Yeah.
I tell you what it is. I'm a
Yeah.
man of my word. And so listen, I don't talk about religion. I
Yeah.
don't talk about history. I don't talk about politics. But I'm a relatively intelligent motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm a student of history, religion, and politics. So I'm operating with information, and I'm vibrating on a frequency that average motherfucker's not.
Absolutely.
So when I don't want to say I look down on people, but listen, I know the average motherfucker who I come in contact with, they're under intelligent.
Yeah, they don't look. They don't like to look people in the eye.
No, it ain't that. It's that motherfuckers, they don't have
They
knowledge. They don't have
They don't.
right. I mean,
Right.
wisdom comes from knowledge. They don't have either one of them.
Exactly.
They don't have the knowledge to even, and then they don't want see the key. They don't want listen. These motherfuckers ain't been raised right. Let me just stop talking all this old bullshit.
Right.
Exactly.
They ain't been raised right.
Exactly.
We from a whole generation of motherfuckers who was never loved. When you deal with a black man who was never loved by his mama,
Yeah.
you change the whole dynamic of the way he thinks psychologically.
Yeah.
When you have young black girls who were never properly reared and loved and hugged and kissed on the forehead by
Yeah.
a man,
Yeah.
they grow up looking for all the wrong things in a man.
And a
Yeah.
man.
Something like that. When you
Yeah.
have listen, the most important person in a black child's life, a black boy life, the most important thing in his life first is his mama. Because you learn everything in this from your mama. She's your first teacher.
Yeah.
Your daddy gonna show you
How to be a man, what to do,
right.
you know.
But your mama gonna show you the compassion
Exactly.
and all the other kind of shit. So you have a lot. We're living in a time where you have like crack babies, right? People think crack babies are got one leg, one eye,
Right,
one leg.
yeah,
Sort of, no, these niggas look normal.
Yeah.
The elevators don't go to the motherfucking top.
Exactly.
So it's not just about kids who were born addicted to crack from 84, 85 on up. They 30-something years old now.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? It is the kids who were 12, 13, 8, 9 when their mother and father got on drugs, and they watched it. They had to raise
Yep.
their younger siblings.
Yeah.
And they were never properly nurtured and guided as well.
Right.
It's not just about being born addicted to drugs. It's just about
It's that whole
it's a
era.
lot of shit. So it's like,
Right.
we're dealing with people who don't know that they don't know.
Exactly.
And so if you're dealing with a woman who's all she's ever saw was poverty, all she's ever saw was dysfunction, all she ever saw was the welfare and all that other kind of shit, then, you know, if somebody doesn't grab her
Right.
and kind of like
Guide
guide her, then she's going to be
She's
more
a
likely
product
than
of her
not.
environment.
I'm not saying you can't climb out of this shit, but she's a product of her environment, so the likelihood of her being successful is kind
So
of
let me ask you this: would you, the women that you done came across and you encounter, are you a one man's woman, or do you tell the woman, "Hey, I like to date around"?
I ain't telling a bitch shit. This is a motherfucker show. I can cuss, can I? I ain't telling a bitch shit. Well, I'm telling you something. You figure it out, bitch. You got an intuition, don't you? You better use that motherfucker. I ain't telling bitch nothing. I ain't telling bitch nothing. I'm telling you what. I'm not telling the bitch nothing.
Did you say you got intuition, though?
Yeah,
You
you
ain't
got
telling the bitch
intuition,
shit.
right?
Wait a minute.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me keep sorry for
Oh
interrupting.
my God!
I have guys.
Man
Like,
is
I
love it.
They talk about Jesus. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
I wasn't raised telling myself. I ain't telling the bitch nothing.
Oh my
Bitch, if you
God.
figured it out, bitch, you figured it out, bitch. And I'm still gonna lie.
Right.
If you don't catch me red-handed.
But guess
Right, you
what?
can't be
You're
red.
sitting here saying that you a lie. Guess what? Women.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all figure it
Women
out.
let me tell you.
They don't
this,
mean that
always
shit.
tell a
They don't
man-
mean that shit.
No,
They don't mean that shit about
I'm a
telling me the
woman
truth.
First. The thing is, if I ask you a question and you tell me the truth, I probably would be mad. And if I ask you a question, you told me a lie, I'm gonna be mad. So it doesn't matter anyway.
No,
Here's my thing, though. Women,
Mad
Listen.
on the truth.
Okay,
or
so
the
listen,
lie.
I'm an East Side nigga, right, from 2 different cities. When I get through putting this dick on you, when you do find out, whatever you find out about me, it's gonna be too late. Right. I done put this dick, I done ate your ass, suck your pussy, I done put this cock on you.
Right.
So by the time you
ain't no
find out,
turning back.
by the time you gonna be mad.
Right.
Like, shit, I ain't gonna put that thong on you. You ain't going no motherfucking well. I don't give a fight to that bitch.
God damn. Now, what if the women go crazy? Oh, you done put
Go.
this,
Get
put
it
that
going.
big dick on,
Get it going.
on Henry
But you know what though? Women ain't telling. Right? So it's just because, you know, women ain't telling they shit.
So,
right?
And the biggest, listen, I'm tell you something. Women cheat more than men cheat.
Absolutely.
They do.
Absolutely.
Do you know how many married women?
I agree 100%.
You know how many married women are sucking another nigga cock right now?
Yeah.
Dogface.
And it ain't about he got this. I know situations where niggas
said women cheat
listen.
more than
You
men.
have
I agree.
You listen. You have a lot of women who are being taken care of by a man.
Yeah.
It is true. So
Let me hear.
I'm gonna tell you this. Let me see. Rich niggas get cheated on first. You know why? Because they're so busy trying to maintain their money.
Yeah.
So they neglecting the woman in some way that she doesn't want to be neglected in.
Mm-hmm.
The time, effort, energy. It's a true saying. You want a rich nigga or you want a nigga with time. The nigga with time ain't got no money.
Right.
Right. So listen. Rich niggas get cheated on first.
Yeah.
And rich niggas be the ones ready to go ballistic about the shit because
Yeah.
they feel like, how dare you cheat on me? And then when they get cheated on, they ain't getting cheated on by another rich nigga.
They getting cheated
They
on
getting
by
cheated
Pookie.
by a little nigga working the plant somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know why? Because he has time.
Time. Exactly.
Spend with her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the money and all that kind of shit, you give a bitch the world, bitch you gonna do what you want to do. I can take care of you right now and get anything you want. And if a little slick dick ass nigga come around here, he gonna get that pussy.
Yeah.
While I'm out doing my little trapping.
Yeah.
He gonna hit that pussy for
Yeah.
shit show.
Yeah. Yeah.
For shit show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, 99% of niggas in the city of Detroit who street niggas and who rich, they bitch is fucking a broke nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I can see
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't got
I
time.
don't know if a man you got good money, you got good dick.
You know what I'm saying?
and-
Rich niggas be
That's what I
offended
said,
more than
yeah,
anybody
they
else
be-
because they
yeah.
feel like, see, a nigga who broke and a rich nigga get your bitch, you know, okay, I can't.
I can't do shit about it.
But a rich nigga and his bitch fucking a nigga who he considers beneath him,
Uh-huh.
oh, he got a problem with that.
He offended.
He gonna beat that bitch ass trying to kill that little
Yes,
nigga.
indeed.
Oh
Yes, he
my
is.
Yes,
God,
indeed.
He is so true.
Yes,
I
indeed.
ain't telling the bitch motherfucker thing. Tell the bitch something. Tell you what, bitch. What, bitch?
What if she come and ask you, Dogface?
I don't give a fuck
I
what
hear
you-
that you fucking with
And where you hear that
Patrice
from?
over here.
Hey, where you hear that from? Did you see me doing it?
No, I didn't see you, but my
Okay, so
girlfriend told me she saw you out with Patrice.
Your girlfriend want to suck this rich dick. Too.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
so let this bitch gas. You need to pay. You confront me about what the bitch told you, and I'm taking care of you and I'm paying the
Okay,
bills.
what if a bitch did catch you?
Who?
Catch you? What if a bitch
wasn't
that
me.
you really like and she caught you?
It wasn't me.
So how the fuck you gonna sit here and say it with you and I tap you? I tap a nigga
You
right on
ain't,
the ass.
you ain't gonna tap me on no motherfucking ass. I'm slicker than that. I'm an
See,
east
that's
side
what he
nigga.
think, but I'm an east
I'm an
side
east side
bitch,
nigga.
and I'm a slick ass
Hey,
hoe.
listen. Ain't no
I'm a
tapping.
slick ass
Hey, listen.
motherfucker.
If I'm caught, I'm caught. Go on, slap me a
I'm a
couple
slick
times. I'll
ass
put
motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
But-
Right,
but-
So
exactly.
if you got caught, say per se, if the bitch caught you
I'm
and
rich.
she got to your motherfucker
I'm rich. You
house,
gonna eat that. You gonna eat that.
So guess what?
Or you
old
gonna
bitch,
go back over there
bitch,
with that
shut
nigga.
up or you gonna go
Ooh,
on
this
with
cancer.
that
This
ragged
this
ass
my
nigga.
baby right here.
You got choices. You got options. You ain't gotta stay.
So you ain't gotta stay.
No,
so,
listen.
But what if you really got feelings for the bitch?
So listen, the biggest misconception is that because a man cheats, he don't love his bitch. That's not true. That is absolutely not true.
I didn't say that.
So if you saying if I got feelings, what you mean I got
Pay
feelings?
up, I tell you
You
that.
get, you get. Oh yeah, you gonna have to hit your hip.
Yeah,
if you
of
really
course.
if you want to keep her, you gotta hit your hip a little bit.
Yeah, you gonna pay up.
Well, you gotta hit your hip. Yeah, you do gotta hit your
God
hip.
damn it, you done upset.
And that's okay. And that's
Listen,
okay.
If
Motherfucker.
listen, no, all jokes aside, but if you get caught dead wrong, and it's a female that you want to maintain a relationship with, then of course you got to make accommodations
Yeah.
to to console her.
And I don't
and-
want to go to the mall. I might want to. I need you to buy me a house. I need a property.
Done.
Well, hey, listen.
50.
If-
Done.
If that pussy like that,
Right.
then we might be able to negotiate.
Okay,
Right,
let's
right,
talk about
right,
that. He said
right.
pussy like that.
Right.
Okay, what do you
No,
think?
it ain't
All
about-
these
I'm joking.
men that's
It's-
running around here, they want these BBL girls and the Instagram girls and bitches with this white blonde hair and these big juicy lips, suckable lip and all that. Do all that really matter?
Sex appeal matters.
Okay, sex appeal.
Yeah, it's different
Okay, but
between
what if a
being-
bitch got all this and then you go fucking and you be like, God damn, that bitch bad.
That happens.
But that
pussy ain't shit. That happens.
What do you do next?
You just move on.
You move on?
Like
You just say, fuck the bitch. The bitch is nice
listen.
looking.
I mean, because what you gonna say?
I'm gone. The bitch look nice, but I'm gone.
So if you look nice, but you just don't do it for me, you're going to get cheated on. So
poor lady.
that's what's going to happen. You could be. I know plenty of bad bitches who pussy whack as hell and stink.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I know plenty stinky pussy bitches. Pussy stink like a motherfucker, bitch. Bad motherfucker. Pussy like death.
Deaf pussy.
Yes.
It's happening.
So would you tell a bitch if her pussy stink?
See,
You're so open.
No, so what I would do is,
sometimes
I've had situations where
And you ain't about to tell me no, because I ain't gonna believe.
I've had situations where I've started to engage
and backed up off of
and I
it.
backed up off of that pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've had situations where I went to.
What you do, the finger test?
No, I'm a dog. What's my name?
Motherfucker
work.
So he got them
This
dog
motherfucker
fences.
work. I smell anything. So I make it. No, see, I'm not.
Dog,
I'm not.
A fool,
no, I'm not
motherfucker.
really as rude as the shit. The social
You're
media
talking about
shit,
some
right?
goddamn. I
No, but see,
smell him a
there
dog.
are ways that you can kind of like. There have been times where I went to go, bust my move and shit went right, and I peeped the shit went right.
All right.
So like, damn, man.
You got that dog.
I'm gonna
nose.
get. Matter of fact, I'm finna go. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Or I'm finna go. What you mean you finna go? I gotta go handle this or whatever. I make an excuse just to get the fuck on, then bitch true. I don't give a fuck how the bitch look. I know.
You just gotta know how to soak in a tub.
They don't soak. They don't do that no more.
I'm a bath girl.
They don't do that no more.
No.
Come
women
on,
don't
dog.
take baths no more.
Well,
they take
bitch,
showers.
I do. I was raised on baths.
Yeah, because
on
you were raised right.
Yeah,
you gotta soak that pussy.
We gotta
Yeah.
soak that motherfucker.
Women don't
Yeah.
douche. They
No.
don't bath. Oh, this is
Guess
bad for you.
what?
Better let them hunkies.
Guess
Better
what?
dish that
I'm
pussy.
gonna tell you something about
Getting that pussy.
A
Something.
good self-clean pussy will clean itself. You don't have to dish
You better
unless
put-
you have a period.
Yeah.
And if you have a period, every couple months you get the regular bag that grandma
Yeah,
used.
your
The
bag and
water
squirt
bag,
water.
Put a
That
little
water,
water
yeah, you
and
gotta do
put it
something,
up in
little-
there and let
a little
let
something.
from the little broom
They ain't doing that no
flow.
more. They ain't doing
All
that no more.
That
They ain't doing-
vinegar and shit,
they ain't
you
doing that
trying
no
to
more.
hide something.
They ain't doing that no
With
more.
that
They
vinegar.
ain't doing
That's
that.
why
Women
they
are
keep
not taking
bacteria
baths.
infections.
Do it. Take a poll. Women are not taking baths.
Who you
These
think gonna
hoes
be
so
And I
in the
keep my
rush.
little water bottle because once, maybe every 90 days, I use that just
Yeah.
clear water.
Women ain't dishing.
Yeah, oh, for
Women
sure,
ain't
you
dishing.
got to
That's
do
one.
that.
Women ain't taking baths no more. You better do a poll. They like men. They like men. They want to be
Shut
like
up.
men.
They washing that
Shut
motherfucker and jumping out.
They jumping out going to the club.
He gonna
Pussy
say
on
they
bump.
So
men.
you know what? I taught my daughter at a young age.
You taught her.
And I taught her that
Yeah.
even at, little kids, little girls have yeast infections at 11 and 12 years old.
Absolutely.
They will get it. So I taught my daughter at 11 years old, 10 years old, something like that, to put plain yogurt in her bath water because I taught her to sit in the tub.
The culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That pulls
make
that
sure
yeast.
that tub is clean.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you can rinse the dirt off you standing up
Yeah.
and then get in the tub and put that plain yogurt in that water. And it will help you with a young girl from yeast infection.
Yeah,
you don't
pull
want
that
to
yeast.
Going up your daughter at a young age.
Right.
So I taught her to use
And
plain
you know what, let me
yogurt.
tell you
And
something.
Right now, every month I put plain yogurt in my water because I'm a bath girl. And I had a knee surgery. And they like, 50, how do you get in that tub with that knee? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. This bitch fall, break, hurt. I'm getting in the tub. I
But
just
then you
don't
know
feel
what, too?
complete as a woman.
A lot of women
not
don't-
getting in no motherfucking tub.
Hold on a second. You call me? What's up with you? I'm doing an interview. This is Yo Gotti moment. This is what's her name? Angela Simmons Yo Gotti moment. Cause you know I'm doing an interview. Oh, I got you.
See what I'm
All right.
saying?
Women don't take baths no more.
No, and you know what? Too,
don't.
women don't even understand that your body gotta mesh with the motherfucker who you fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. pH
Cause
balance.
that pH balance
Just
throw you
chemistry
off.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Some chemistry.
I had a man that I really liked. It depends on what season he felt in. He'll get his diamonds in. He felt like emeralds. That's what he'd be. He'd get an emerald boy. And he'd be like, I feel real rosy this motherfucking year. He'd get rose gold. I really like the guy. Tall, fine, bad motherfucker. But that chemistry just did
Was
not.
off.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's so
This
listen.
shit ain't right.
The
This ain't right. Sometimes you know.
Sometimes
I like him as a person. We're real good friends now, but sex-wise, we can't do it.
Sometimes the fluids don't match up.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes chemistry is a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
Chemistry.
Yeah, it is.
And sometimes you can be attracted to somebody, but it just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have dealt with some women who they were clean, but just when it's just like when it don't.
When it's time to hit that sex and everybody busting.
Yeah.
That's when it come in. You be like, this shit is off.
Ain't right. Yeah.
This is off.
Yeah.
We was clean going in and now something that's funny.
Yeah.
It's not nothing. But you'll know.
Yeah, you'll definitely know.
Smell. It's a different smell.
Yeah.
And the chemistry. It's the chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude, I can't do this no more.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I couldn't do it. I like him as a person, but I'm real
particular.
Women, I'm real particular on clean. I'm real particular on mouth. Like, and that's probably why I ain't got it. Why you think I don't have a man? Because you're my therapist.
We back to that. Okay.
Why do you think I got a man? I used to have all the men.
Because you were a man in a woman's body.
Oh, God damn.
It's easy.
Oh, God.
That mouth, that shirt, look a nigga in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
The average man cannot take a woman standing to him face to face. Because listen, you have a wealth of knowledge and a world of experience behind you, so a motherfucker can't just really lump you. Nigga can't just gas you down no dumbass road because you're gonna be like, nigga, what? You don't know me for real, but if you did, you know that shit you trying, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Say, I'm a woman in a man's body, so do you think I
No, you're a man in a woman's body.
I'm a man in a woman's body, so I'm drinking. But listen, do you think I need to soften up then?
You don't have a soft girl era. You can cancel that.
Oh, it's over.
And then I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah,
I'm the Scorpio.
That is double.
Yeah, I'm very aggressive. And if I got that nose too. Oh, motherfucker, I think this bitch trying to cheat on me. Oh, no, I'm going to be in the bushes on this motherfucker. You know, and then I am.
You had like exclusive B. You had like Britney.
Okay.
With a scope.
Yeah, I'm a scope.
With a scope on the nigga, yeah.
I'm a scope. And then then it's the killing part about it. Then when I catch it, I'll be like, why did I do this? Because now it's finna go all bad. You know, first thing I'm thinking, I'm going to jail now.
Yeah. Because
I done caught this motherfucker. I done did so much shit to a motherfucker. And then men get the MO on me.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that bitch 50.
50, right. Oh, you fucking with 50. Don't fuck with 50.
That bitch will kill you. That bitch don't shoot at you. You know, all kinds of stuff. And I've been trying to calm down, you know. It's just like, and then some men be intimidated.
Yeah.
They get intimidated with me.
Yeah.
That's because of
your stature, who you are.
I mean, it's that mouth, probably.
Yeah, I think it's my mouth.
I can see.
My mouth worse than a man.
Yeah, because if me and
him could just talk some shit.
If me and you was in a relationship and you come with me that shit, I'm like, man, I ain't even finna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know where it's gonna go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
saying? Exactly.
Because it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going.
You gotta get. But there are men who are docile and meek and mild tempered, but you don't want that, do you? You want you a thug.
Take charge.
Either just not even a thug. Just I don't like no po nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, there are niggas who with money who just are non-confrontational.
And you got these po. I don't know nigga playing no motherfucking game all day.
Oh, that's what you gonna get.
What you cook.
That's what you gonna get nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So I think I better go with my daughter, move to Africa. Shit.
You better do something to get them.
I told you we gotta get you we gotta try to get you a date or two up here to try to.
No. Even the African men ain't gonna put up your shit.
So ain't.
They come from.
It's a rap.
Yeah, they don't. What?
They ain't doing that.
The cultural things. You don't have women talking back and all that shit.
Yeah, I gotta have a nigga just like me. He gotta be hard.
Yeah, he gotta tell you shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right. And mean it in order for you to back down.
I told you.
Right. Then I say shut the fuck up. Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna fuck around? What?
Right. And as soon as you get to talking again, he say, I said shut the fuck up. Exactly.
I had a couple guys like that. I had one guy. He was that type. They called us Ike and Tina because we fought all the time. Right. He even broke my nose in Chicago because of
goddamn
did this to my titties. he was fucking pissed. This is
Yeah.
a gay man. What are you?
He
mad
said,
for?
"I don't give a fuck."
Oh, he didn't give a fuck.
You know, we done already talked about that down low
so,
shit.
yeah, it is what it is. What would you say? Let me get on this. What would you say to the young men now that's growing up, 13, 15, 16 years old, and they had their little backpacks and they like to keep their weed pens and their guns in their backpack? And, just the violence with these young men now. What would you say to these motherfuckers? Because, I mean, we women, and we trying to raise, we most of the time we single parents.
Yeah.
We're trying to raise these motherfuckers. Don't get your ass out of here.
I mean,
we're trying to raise these motherfuckers.
So listen, I have mentored literally thousands of young black men. I used to be the spokesperson for Keep Our School Safe High School Music Tour. I addressed the student bodies of 62, 63 high schools across the metropolitan Detroit area. Mm-hmm. And so the only thing you can tell them, because people have different experiences. So when I used to talk to the kids, I used to tell them about my own personal experience and how I put myself in compromising positions, which caused me to have to rebuild myself time and time again. And it's just so much going on inside the urban community, and so much going on inside the households that it's hard to kind of like give a blanket statement or just a blanket speech of encouragement, because you got so much different shit going on. But the thing is, just don't fuck over yourself.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in a position where you know you can't get out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I could say other things, but hey, the whole thing is, hey, listen, give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Do you believe in second chances with these kids? That murder.
It all depends on who you murder. If it's mine, now fuck you, bitch. We gonna kill your little young bitch ass.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but I feel the same way, Dogface.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you fuck over my motherfucking kid. I don't even give a fuck if they grown. You fuck on my kid, made a ground steak under your feet.
Here's how it goes, right? It depends on, when you say murder, you're talking about death. You're talking about murder. If you purposefully kill somebody, some kin to me, I believe in the eye for eye. I'm an Old Testament type nigga.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? If you did it, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Yes. I don't give a fuck if you.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta have you back, because there was so many things I wanted to talk about, and I definitely wanted to still touch on the emotional, boys turning to men, killing women, killing the. What would you say to that? So, and we don't have time, so we definitely gotta have him back.
Yeah, I definitely want Dogface back, because I just like his energy.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a big brother to me, or maybe a little brother.
I'm a big little brother.
Age.
I'm a big little brother. It's all good.
But yeah, I really want Dogface back. And this is,
it was a pleasure.
Cleared up with Big 50 and my co-host Collins, and we love Dogface. We just like the realness of Dogface. We like Dogface energy. We like a rich nigga.
Right. That I am.
We out, y'all.